Hey everybody, Ace here, and I have a lot of Nintendo news, and I don't want to waste any time, so let's just get right into it. First things first, we have some Pokemon news to go through, and I'm going to make sure I get through all this pretty quickly. It seems like shiny Yanmas have been added to the game to celebrate Montreal's Safari Quest. More Yanmas are showing up globally, so be sure to go out and happy hunting. Next thing, it seems like on October 12th is the next Pokemon Go Community Day. For those of you who are unaware of what Community Day is, it's basically a day where Niantic chooses a specific Pokemon, gives their max evolution an exclusive move, and there's other benefits to the trainer. This month's Pokemon is Trapinch. For those of you who don't know, Trapinch evolves into Flygon, which is probably my boyfriend's favorite Pokemon. Trapinch shiny spawn rates have increased, and you will receive 3 times EXP on all catches. The exclusive move has not been announced yet, but when it is, I will let you know. The times for the event will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., your local time. Tag me on Twitter, at SkullKid214, with your finds. Sirfetch'd, the long-awaited evolution of Farfetch'd, finally blessed us in the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield titles. As an exclusive to only Pokemon Sword, I have many questions. What will the Pokemon Shield exclusive be? Will Sirfetch'd have a hidden ability? Because Sirfetch'd is actually kind of bad and pretty situational. But I guess Pokemon Company is keeping that from us from now. And in other Nintendo Switch news, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII will be receiving a physical release dual-packed together in Asia with English support. I hope the pack will eventually make its way westward. Otherwise, it's going to be on my list of imports along with Phoenix Wright. A game that's been on my radar for a long time, Ori and the Blind Forest, just received a sudden demo drop this weekend, and I've been playing it a lot. People compare it to Donkey Kong Country Topographies, and I definitely see it. Having a demo to play definitely helped solidify the purchase for me, and I hope some of you at least try it out. I might probably hold out for the physical release coming, hopefully, fingers crossed. Alright, now that the small news is out of the way, let's get into some of the bigger stuff. First things first, let's talk about that Nintendo Switch Lite that just came out on the 20th. Longer battery life, inseparable controllers, and now it appears the console itself is significantly smaller than the base model. Losing about a third of its total weight from the picture, it's easier to see where and what has changed, but I want to know from you. Do you think you'll be picking one of these up? I don't think I will be. A little blip of hope sparked on my radar this past week, and that's the update for Splatoon 2. Update 5.0.1, to be exact. Now, it doesn't mean much more than just bug fix with the stamper and to stop people from glitching out of the map in Starfish main stage. But I hope that Nintendo will eventually come back to Splatoon 2 with content updates. I know that they're currently working on Animal Crossing, but I think that the Nintendo Switch's life is long ahead of it, and if they kill off Splatoon 2 now, without a replacement coming up eventually, I think it's just going to kill the game off. And with a 10 million person install base, I think that's kind of going to be rather disappointing. It seems like Nintendo of Europe is offering a yearly online service and an online game for a discounted price right now. Games like Mario Kart, Splatoon 2, and I think even ARMS, you can save up to 10 to 15% on the bundle. Nintendo of Europe has always been more inventive with their giveaways and deals, but I do want to see something like this come westward. It would definitely incentivize people to play games that they wouldn't normally. And the last bit of gaming news is that Luigi's Mansion 3 is officially getting paid DLC. It seems to be for only multiplayer experiences like the Scream Tower, but it definitely puts my hopes of getting Mario Odyssey DLC to rest. Now, I know I said I was done with gaming news, but there's this one last thing I have to report on, and I find it very interesting. Recently, Universal Florida posted a picture, this picture to be exact, to Twitter. Now, if you look closely in the top left corner, it appears like there's Nintendo Land, the theme park that's exclusively announced for Tokyo currently. It also appears like, according to this concept art I want to put up here, alright, yeah, there's 2 pictures. It seems like Donkey Kong Island is also coming to Nintendo Land of Florida. These look very similar in design, and I'm normally not one to go down to Florida to go on vacation, but this might definitely get me down that way, especially considering Universal Florida is significantly cheaper than Disney World. And more interesting, it seems like the Nintendo Switch console will play an important role in these Nintendo lands that are popping up across the world. When you enter the theme park, you will receive a wristband, and your wristband will save your high scores in certain video games that you play while you're there, and the Nintendo Switch will sync to the wristband and save your scores onto the cloud, so that you may accumulate scores every time that you return to the theme park, which I find really interesting, and I wonder if there's going to be some sort of prize system, but more interesting than that, I wonder if they will add a game onto the Nintendo Switch that will use these points in some way. But I want to know what you think about that. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Take care.